and welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm going to be doing a love reading for Scorpio, and this is for the month of August going into September. So sit back and relax and enjoy the reading. And as you know, it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate 100% for everybody. So please just take what fits your situation and leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below, along with the details of cards that I regularly use and my book, The Power of Soul Loving. So let's get into the reading and see what is in store for you, Scorpio. Just remember, the love readings are all about how we are loving ourselves, perhaps love for a special person in our life, or love in our life in general. All right, let's see what's in store for you. So Scorpio, let's see. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio in the month of August in terms of love and love relationships? Thank you. Okay, so Scorpio, this is how it's reading. You've got a lot of beautiful love energy around you. You are surrounded by a lot of people who bring love into your life, and you feel very supported at this time. So the Three of Cups lets us know that there's beautiful love energy in your life around you, Scorpio. You're feeling the love, you're feeling the support. It's probably coming in terms of family and friends around you at this minute. So you're feeling like your cup is filled at the minute in terms of the support that is around you. However, there are moments, Scorpio, where you go deep into your emotions and you can have a tendency to look at what's not in your life rather than what is in your life. So here we have with the Five of Cups, you're looking into the pool and noticing where love is not in your life. And unfortunately, it draws your attention to that, and you're not seeing the beautiful love that divine is pointing out here in the sky above you, that you have two cups of love that are there for you. This is all of the goodness in your life, the love that is around you on a regular basis. You're not noticing that because you're choosing to focus on what is not happening in your life at this point in time, which leaves you feeling a little bit sad and despondent. And what a shame. You don't need to be doing that, Scorpio. We then have the Three of Wands, where you are getting into your creative imagination. You are looking into the future, pondering the future, and wondering what that's going to look like further down the road. So you're doing a little bit of imagining and visualizing, making perhaps up some ideas in your mind about what things you'd like to be doing going forward, the path you'd like to take. And we've got a small line to the side here, which is sort of, you know, some of that inner courage coming up in you to dream big and to think about things that could be a possibility, things that you'd like to bring into fruition into your life, to manifest into your life. So there's a spark of hope and certainly lots of beautiful inspiration, imagination, and ideas that are forming for you. Then we go to an element of a little bit of conflict and indecision around things. The Two of Swords lets us know that you're struggling to decide on something, and you feel a little bit pulled between this option and that option. And there's a little bit of blindness happening in terms of you're not being complete, you cannot see things very clearly at the moment. So it's making it difficult for you to decide on a few things. And that indecision is clouding your judgment. Yeah, which can lead to deception. So we have the Devil energy here, which is just about confusion, deception, not seeing things clearly, perhaps allowing yourself to be distracted by something that is not real. So be careful of where you allow your thoughts to go. You know, we can direct our thoughts to positive outcomes, but we can also direct our thoughts to a fantasy or something that is not real. So be careful, because it will cause you confusion and indecision, and you will not be seeing things clearly, Scorpio. So yeah, I can see that perhaps there's a tendency to go down a difficult pathway here if you are choosing to focus on what you don't have rather than what you do have in your life. And you do have plenty of love and fulfillment in your life if you choose to see that. The Spirit is wanting you to notice that, because that's why you got that card up front. But, you know, you're letting yourself go down a pathway that perhaps is going to lead you to more deception. So be careful with that energy, Scorpio. It's all about our focus, okay? All right, what else do we have, Spirit, for Scorpio in terms of love and love energy? Okay. There is a legality here, something that you need to take care of from a legal point of view. We've also got the influence of religion and things that are affecting your love life. So your religious background and your religious upbringing is affecting the way you perceive love, the way you see love, the way you give love. Now this is not a negative or a positive, it's just stating that this is what influences your experience of love, and that is your upbringing around religious beliefs and how you use that as a framework for understanding love in your life. We have the Seven of Cups card that is showing us that as you have been pondering what is and isn't in your life in terms of love, you are exploring your options. So the Seven of Cups is about exploring your options in love and recognizing that perhaps there's more out there, that you are looking outside of yourself for love. So you're examining all of the different cups, the different options, and some float your boat and some don't, and there is one in particular or two cups here actually, one that sort of gives you a little bit of a spark, inspiration, divine guidance, one that's giving you hope for the future, a few that are not of too much interest, but certainly you're out there looking and you're testing the waters, as it were. We've also got, at the same time as you imagining a potential future for yourself, Spirit is saying it's so important at this stage with the Moon card that you do make sure that you address the things that you are habitually not seeing or refusing to see or refusing to deal with. So we've got the white wolf and the dark wolf, which represents the things that are clear in the daylight, the things that we're happy to deal with and face, and then the things that we are less likely to deal with, which is the shadow side of ourselves. So whenever we get the Moon card, it's encouragement for us to go within and to really explore our emotions and understand why there are some things in our life that we've just wanted to sweep under the mat and we've not really been too happy about or too willing to examine or explore. But because the Moon card comes up, it means that Spirit is suggesting to you that now is a really good time to do that, because there are matters there that are holding you back from the true experience of love and you seeing love in your life. And for whatever reason, there are blockages there that are preventing you from seeing true love, from trusting in love, and also blocking you from certain experiences in love that you haven't had before. So given that it's under the Three of Wands card and you looking ahead to the future of where your path may take you, unless you're prepared to examine these things in you, you're less likely to be able to see how far true love can take you. True love has got to start with you loving yourself and being honest and open with yourself. It really is about love for self, not love outside of yourself. The Seven of Cups can be a deceptive energy too. It can be either way. It can be exploring your options for the good, or it can be exploring your options that can distract you and make it difficult for you to choose. It really does depend on your focus. And, you know, are you being blinded by what seems like a fantasy and a distraction? Or are you drawing on what it is that you know in terms of your experience of love and your religious upbringing and how that has given you a language and a framework to understand love? It's a personal thing. This is not a judgment thing. This is personal. So the reason why Spirit wants you to go within and examine your own feelings and emotions is so that you can release yourself from being stuck. So the hangman energy, which is coming underneath the lack of clarity, the conflict, the mental conflict that you're having, is because you are stuck. You've got this stuck energy, and unless you are able to be honest with yourself and give yourself that time to go within and examine your own thoughts, you will remain stuck unless you do that. So this is an opportunity, basically, is what Spirit is saying. There's an opportunity here for you to get yourself unstuck. And when you do make that choice to get yourself unstuck and to see how the divine is showing up in your life, how is the divine showing up in your life? Okay, hope, divine, spiritual background, religious background, whatever it is for you. How is true love, the experience of love in your life, showing up for you? When you go within to examine that, right, you release yourself from the binds, and then justice comes in, which means the universe responds and says, right, you're on the right path here. We're going to clear the pathway of the obstacles that you have been perceiving and restore balance to your life. How amazing is that? You know, we always have a pathway that is available to us to help us. It truly is up to us. Are we going to respond to the guidance from Spirit to release ourselves from what binds us and confuses us, or not? If we do choose to do the inner work and go within and be prepared to see what we haven't been seeing, to face the things that we have chosen to ignore and sweep under the mat for so long, if we have the courage to do that, listen to our feelings, give a voice to our feelings. When we do that, we release ourselves, we take away the pressure, we take away the self-judgment, and suddenly the binds release us. And when that happens, justice comes in. Spirit is there to catch you, to help you, guide you back on the path of love. Love for yourself first. Love then flows. Love is then restored. Balance is restored in your life, which means you have peace in your life. So balance is restored. Love begins to flow. The divine guidance is there for you when we do that inner work. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Scorpio at this time in terms of love. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Spirit's really giving you some straight guidance here, Scorpio. So we've always got choice. We always have choice, you know, and it really is up to us, you know, depending on what we decide to choose, whether or not we stay bound or whether we're freed. Now, given that you make the choice to free yourself, then you end up with beautiful Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment in your life. This comes from loving yourself, from freeing yourself from the binds, from being emotionally open, honest, truthful, You express yourself. You express yourself with words, with actions, with love for you and for others. This gives you more abundance and more love in your life. It frees you up, Scorpio. The King of Swords is having a voice and setting personal boundaries. What boundaries do you need to set in place in order to protect yourself, to acknowledge the love for yourself, to stand up for yourself? What do you need to say and do? From the energy of the King, and the King is wise, discerning, clear. What boundaries do you need to set in place in order to honour yourself, your journey, and to ensure that you make good, clear choices in your life? When you do that and you step up, Scorpio, you become the Emperor. Strong, confident, self-assured, thinking about the future, creating a strong foundation. No compromises when it comes to values, integrity, truth. Standing in your power. So he's got his hand around his solar plexus. Don't know if you know anything about chakras, but that's your power center. Wisdom. Taking a firm stand, solid ground. Guidance from the divine. This becomes you, your energy. When you step up for yourself and you assert those personal boundaries in the right way, and you give yourself love, you fill your cups. It's not about other people filling your cups, it's about you filling your cups. This is standing right underneath the Hierophant card, which is about truth, honesty, integrity, the background that you have grown up with in terms of love and what that means, your spirituality. I have to say, Spirit's been very strong and clear today. So, I'm about to say something, and as soon as I said that, strong and clear, I looked down and we've got the Tower card. Now there's two things about this. The Tower card definitely means change. Big change. So, there's two things here. If you do not release yourself, the universe steps in and does it for you. Bam. Then you have no choice. Well, the choice is made for you around this particular situation. And that could leave you in a place of feeling deprived, of lacking, of, the bottom falling out in your world, so to speak. Feeling left out in the cold, okay? However, if you acknowledge the journey and do the inner work and release yourself and follow the guidance of the divine, you don't allow yourself to be distracted by illusions, but you go to the place of reality, true love, of what you know is true for you, and assert your boundaries and stand up for yourself. Then the Tower card becomes this opportunity for permanent change within you, which is positive, where you break away from the things that have held you trapped, and you become free. So the Tower card can represent the universe coming in to give you a kick up the bum, or it can be what you have initiated in order to break free from the things that have kept you back in a positive, healthy way. Wow. Okay. So, Libra. Spirit, what special message do you have for Libra in terms of love and the journey that Libra is on? I'm so sorry. I mean Scorpio. I don't know why I said that. Forgive me, Scorpio. So we're asking Spirit for guidance for the journey of Scorpio in the month of August going into September. What special message does Scorpio need to hear? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Take a moment. Okay. So it says, now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. I really want you to be careful about not being impulsive. Okay, so this can be impulsive energy. Take a moment, is the guidance from Spirit. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move. Okay, I feel that some very careful discernment is needed because there's an element of confusion for you, and so it's very important not to take action while you're confused. So Spirit is saying, allow yourself some time to get quiet and reconnect with yourself, and this is your opportunity to go within, to have that quiet moment to be with yourself, with your feelings, thoughts and emotions, and allow things to quieten down. Go spend some time looking after yourself and your own needs. Go fill up your cups, and then when you're in a place of calm, you're better able to clearly assert your boundaries and make decisions then. Okay, and that's the King of Swords. So only when you have done that should you then make some decisions around next steps for yourself. Okay, and eventually that's going to be important because the Emperor makes decisions. He doesn't dilly-dally or procrastinate, but you work up to that energy. You've got to be in a good space before you do that. Otherwise the Tower card can work its reverse on you. But if you're in a good space, it'll bring transformation to your life. So I'm going to look at the book to see how we can get a little bit more out of that card for you. Okay, here we go. Spirit is giving you this card to advise you to have patience. Trust and know that you'll receive the divine guidance that you truly need. Start by asking your inner guidance. Should I proceed with this decision? Then ask yourself, how do I feel about this decision? Again, that's coming back to the moon energy. How will I feel about it in 3 months, 6 months, or a year from now? Now that's going to take quite some consideration. So please, don't be rash. Take some time to think this through. Remember that your inner guidance is part of you, so use all of yourself whenever you feel you need a little assistance or divine guidance. Meaning use all of your senses, your intuition, your gut feel. Gather your information. You know, we've got to combine the ability to think and reason along with our intuition. You don't have to always do this alone or relinquish your power to someone else. It's not all about someone else giving you the answers when it comes to making decisions for yourself. Trust and have faith in the wisdom of your soul. It is and always will be your most valuable resource, one that's always there and waiting for you to ask for guidance to ensure the best outcome for you. That's beautiful. Beautiful guidance for you, Scorpio. You know, delivered with much love from Spirit. Please rewatch the reading and absorb it. Give yourself opportunity to watch it a few times to really soak in that message for you. And I'm going to just pull also another card from the Whispers of Love deck before we finish. Demonstrate love is the card. Find out what is important to those you love and then act on it. So there's a little bit of exploration, discovery as part of this process of this discovery of yourself and exploration for you, as well as being able to understand how others are feeling and experiencing love too. So this is about our ability to step into the shoes of someone else and to sometimes to to know that we don't always see everything clearly, and we can believe something that is false and make assumptions. And unless we're willing to explore and discover how someone else is feeling, we aren't going to get the truth. And so Spirit is saying, when the timing is right, ask your special person how they feel and what is the experience that they are having. Find out what is important to them in terms of love. What is important to them? That's an extra message on top of everything else. All right, just have a quick look at the book. This is about demonstrating love. People often give clues about what's important to them. You can show your affection for someone by listening when they have a lot to say, going for a walk with them, helping with chores, or planning a vacation together. Paying attention to what others are telling you can help you understand how to love them better. I feel like this message is for some of you out there, Scorpios. You'll know if it's you. Create time for someone in your life, no matter what you have in your schedule. Make finding moments for those you love a priority. Those who love you understand you are busy, so when you change your day for someone, it does not go unnoticed. There are so many ways to show someone you are thinking of them. Send flowers, an email, text, or make a phone call. Preparing a favourite meal for someone or running an errand to alleviate stress are simple ways of showing your love. An angel adorned with flowers has scenes of kindness and love depicted in her wings. This is a gentle reminder of the ways you can show love to those around you. The angel has a hibiscus flower in her hair. It is time for a clear demonstration of happiness and delight. Sometimes you need to do a little bit more to express love to those around you. What a beautiful message. Well, that is your reading, Scorpio. I'm going to pull a quick card of a Namaste blessing for you to send you on your way. And we thank you, Spirit, for your beautiful guidance for Scorpio at this time. This is your blessing card, and it's called The Blessed Treasure Within, which I'm going to read to you. The qualities you admire in others, you also possess, Scorpio. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. Yay! Scorpio, I hope you have enjoyed that reading. Please rewatch it a few times to just absorb the message over the month. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I do hope you have subscribed to the channel, so click the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And just remember, you can look up your other signs as well by checking out your free natal chart. Go to an internet browser and just type in free natal chart, and you'll be able to discover your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign. Your Venus sign is very good also for love readings. All right, this is it for your love reading for August. So please take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time, Scorpio. Bye now.